Tatiana witnessed the most outrageous theme, a conversation between a king and his advisor regarding a mistress that was ruining the kingdom with her powers. Powers that only a witch could stop. Curiously, the mistress's name was very much the same name that belonged to one of Tatiana's biggest tormentors back home. She was growing increasingly concerned for her propagating translucence. The more time she spent in this place, whatever this was, she was growing physically fainter and could not reverse the effects. The fact that she didn't know what that meant for her dimensionally speaking was overwhelmingly distressing. At once, Tatiana was taken to the room where Bentley, the king, and the witch were preparing for their banishment. Abigail was at attention in the presence of the king and looking past him as a sign of respect. Looking in the eyes of someone in such a high station was frowned upon. Bentley, the king's advisor, was making introductions.
Your Highness, may I present the witch Abigail, daughter of Celeste and Adriel Grimm.
Tatiana was elated she was seeing her family member. Who would have guessed that she would witness her thrice-great-gran in action?
Ah, thou art the daughter of the good doctor. Yes, very good.
Having a prestigious family connection was important in this era, Tatiana remembered from her ancient literature course in school. Once the king addressed her, it released her from the impersonal stance. Abigail humbly responded, "I, the very one, king." Abigail bowed her head. She did not seem pleased with the connection, but it allowed her to do her work for the kingdom, which Tatiana could tell was a thing of pride for Abigail. Without a moment's hesitation, the royal guards brought in Sophia, kicking and screaming. "Unhand me, thee metal-clanging buffoons!" She glared at the king, demanding he did something about her freedom. When she noticed the guests in the room, she focused on the king. "What is this, my love? Why have I been treated so poorly in your presence?"
Please, fair one, I doth this to protect mine people, and protect thy well-being. Thou hast runneth amok in mine kingdom, and now we are the target of many nations. This young lady is the valorous doctor's daughter, Adriel, the lady wilt.
Sophia screamed, "Adriel! Dost thee not see, my liege? Adriel is mine former husband. 'Twas he I had left for thee. Thy king mustn't trust this peasant with me. Surely the lady is colluding with her father to beast mine undoing. Please, mine love, I beg of thee." The king grew anxious. If this was true, Sophia claimed to have suffered whilst wed to the very same doctor. His mixed emotions were observed by everyone in the room. Troubled Abigail whispered to Bentley, "The king should really not be here. I can see Sophia's magic, but the king is our link and is captive to her charm. Please remove him." "I heard that, witch. It does not surprise me Adriel had a witch for a daughter. The venomous snake." Sophia flicked her wrists in her attempt to harm Abigail, but multiple genie crystal diffusers spread about the room were preventing Sophia from performing her magic. Sophia became angry and tried to walk to the door when Abigail charmed her to remain rooted for the spell ceremony to take place. Sophia pled one more time in a most intimate and desperate manner. "Darling, please, save me." The king looked away as Bentley urged him to take leave. Before he left the chamber, he stated,
"I promise thee, my love, I taketh no joy in what I am allowing these king's servants to do. After a fortnight I shall free thee, and thee wilt be safe in my arms forevermore."
Bentley pledged.
"King, thy first priority is thy kingdom. Thou mustn't forget. Abigail is doing thee and the entire country a favor. Please just step outside until it is completed."
The king recognized the truth in his words, however painful.
"Forgive me, Sophia. Very well. Do what you must."
He removed himself from the room and planted himself outside the door, praying to the Creator that his mistress, however horrible, would be spared from death from an incantation gone wrong, for forgiveness for such pagan utilization, and for ignoring his kingdom in such a manner for his own passions and selfishness. Inside the room, Sophia was seething. Did Adriel marry a fae in my absence? He has always worked beneath his station. 'Tis why I truly left him, you know. He was too focused on the village and their disgusting people. Working for free? How ever was he going to support me that way? She paused and assessed Abigail's pained look at the mention of Adriel. You wouldn't know about that, would you? I can sense he was not part of your life. Was he? She hoped the probing would distract the witch from continuing the incantation, and it worked, albeit temporarily. I seem to remember it is the jinn that are beneath our station. Were you not selected the worker bees of the Fae before the betrayal? Is your family not the last descendants of the jinn lineage because of said treachery? The only reason you're still alive is because of your grandmother's last favor to the Garden of Life. Never forget your frailty. She never spoke of Adriel. However, her testimony was enough to quiet the quivering lips of Sophia. Bentley, did you invite anyone to witness this event? Abigail whipped her head directly at the wall where Tatiana was currently located. Bentley answered while eyeing Sophia to ensure she didn't do anything stupid.
No, my love. Just you and I.
His affection was not lost on Sophia nor Tatiana. What worried Tatiana more was being seen. So far, she thought this was just a vision. Did her thrice-great-grandmother know she was there? So, you two are in collusion? Adriel put you up to this, did he? Trust me, witch, and faithful adviser Bentley Bachelor, she declared the latter sarcastically. I will come out of this unscathed, and I will kill thee. And if thine plan should have me enslaved for longer, I shall obliterate every one of your descendants from this planet. Mark my words. Abigail did not seem frightened by Sophia's foreboding. She commenced her ritual without hesitation. In 3 seconds, a blue substance was removed from Sophia's body. Sophia, please know that what just transpired has eliminated the potential for you to make magic for yourself. Forever. She held an elaborate necklace in her hands and recited, Inside these prisms, aging will halt, and when thou art released, thou wilt be bound to the one that finds the necklace. Once released from thy new home, thine powers will lessen to but 3 wishes, and only at thy master's request. Sophia's eyes developed a deep blue hue, the color of her otherworldly essence. With a knot in her throat, she bristled. That will be my king, and he will release me tonight. I know it. Abigail gave Bentley a concerned look and continued her set of instructions. Understand that once the 3rd wish is granted. Bentley interrupted her.
My love, do it quickly. Enough with the details, before King Goth repents and kills us both.